lovely Dijon ketchup.
Hello, I am Dijon Ketchup, and this is Pokemon Blue reverse badge order, and my...
Oh, hi, I'm Corvimae. I thought you were gonna say my commentator, and I was like, oh, that's me. I've never heard of this game before, so I'm really excited to see what it's about.
Yep, it's an okay game.
So you might have played Pokemon Red and Blue as a kid. You might have played Pokemon Red and Blue recently. You might have played Pokemon Fire Red or Leaf Green, or you might have played Let's Go, which are also games that take place in the Kanto region. And you might have been like, yeah, you first fight Brock, then you fight Misty, then it opens up a little bit, and at the end you go and fight Giovanni. We're not going to do that. We're going to do it completely backwards. Despite the fact that Gen 1 is the most open game, what if we made it even more different than you're used to?
Exactly. But it's still a pretty average run, I'd say.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, so I'm going to count down and we'll get started. So 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. So welcome to the world of Pokemon. People call me the Pokemon Professor.
Howdly doodly Dorino.
Wait, so this is like, they're like different, it's like there's different animals? Is that like the whole thing?
Something like that,
huh.
Yeah.
So what's her name?
It's I.
Oh, okay.
Just need a one character name. This is a rival. He is a very angry guy, so we're gonna name him Erg.
That's what he's gonna say when he gets defeated. So it makes sense.
Exactly.
And these are like standard names you'd give yourself and your rival when you're playing a game.
Yeah.
I don't see anything weird about this. Seems pretty straightforward.
Yeah. We're gonna take this free potion out of the PC, so if you never knew that your PC had a potion in it at the beginning of this game, you learned something today. Congratulations.
I believe that's like really important in, I want to say in the Fire Red Leaf Green runs, they do that.
It's entirely possible. They do a lot of things in that run.
I've watched those categories hundreds of times, and yet I still can't tell you. And yet I've gained no knowledge.
They pick Squirtle. That's about all I
Not always.
remember.
You can do Charizard. But we're not talking about that game. We're talking about Pokemon Blue, as you can tell.
Exactly.
Hey, y'all, can I slide in just real quick?
Please do.
Oh, yeah.
You kind of named that, your rival kind of a groan, but you know what's not a groan is the cheering that we should do right now, because we just broke $30,000.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, chat, for putting in all that hard work. And, I'm so excited to see the rest of this run.
Thank you to everybody who donated.
Yes.
It really means a lot.
Absolutely.
It's great that we can be up here and show you a regular standard Pokemon adventure, and that there's the opportunity to do that, and we're able to do it for such a good cause.
Since we're doing a marathon, I'm going to save before the rival fight. So we have the best starter in Gen 1, Bulbasaur. I will not be taking any comments at this time.
I mean, I think it's well-established GDQ lore that Bulbasaur is the best starter, so.
Exactly. It's just science.
So yeah, standard battle stuff. Probably create a couple donations.
Yeah.
Alrighty, that is fantastic, because we've got a couple already. We have $35 from Demarine. And they say, is it time for the early Pokedex donations? Because Dijon knows it's always time for my favorite lunar friend, Clefairy. I know your run won't randomly explode.
Clefairy!
I got a crit a couple times by Charmander, which is not great. I'm gonna have to pull out the emergency potion.
Yeah, so in Gen 1, crit chance it works differently than every other game because it's based on the difference in speed. Is it difference or just your speed? It might just be your speed.
I think it's level and speed.
Yeah, I'm not a Gen 1 expert, I'll be honest.
I don't think anyone can truly be a Gen 1 expert.
There are people who know an absolutely ridiculous... If you've ever seen 151, the category, rooting that requires an absolute mastery of every single aspect of how this game works.
Leveled up, and I have 14 special, which is good. If I had less than that, I would have to do some other strats that involve fighting a wild Pokemon.
So is the purpose of that, is the reason for that needing to get a certain value in memory in this very normal run that we're seeing? Or is it for the experience?
It's for special reasons.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is the special stat, so it makes sense that it's for special reasons.
Exactly.
That's true.
I'm not getting great encounter luck here.
Well, maybe you accidentally set your own... Since we haven't met the upgrade to veteran difficulty incentive yet, even though we're good on our way there. The game was just like, well, we want to make things a little difficult beforehand. So you got to make sure you donate to that so that the game gets easier on our end. Please take all of the difficulty and give it to Goo.
Welcome to the Stall for Time players. So we got Oak's parcel, and now we got to go back and deliver it. So now's a good time for a donation.
Lovely, lovely. Thank you so much. I've got a bit of a longer one, if that is all right.
Go for it.
We have $144 from an Onyx Mouse. They say I'll donate an additional $25 if the couch correctly identifies the Pokemon for my Pokedex donation on their first official guess. But for now, 144.
I think that's
Mewtwo and then the three birds. So that's 150, 49, 48, 47. So then before that...
Isn't it the Dratini line between the birds and Mewtwo?
Is it? You're right. So then, wait. What was the number again? My brain can't put two numbers in. It could be Dratini or it could be whatever's right before. It'd be whatever. So, okay. 150, 149, 148, 147, 146. So it has to be one of the legendary birds, I think, or Dratini if we're right. I'm going to go with Dratini.
Let me...
I guess you could, if you want to hedge here, you could pick a different one.
I'm going to say Articuno.
All right. An Onyx Mouse, if it is either of those Pokemon, please follow up with that donation.
Let us know if we're wrong, too.
Yeah. Let us know.
Just let us know. There's many ways to let us know. You could use, you could donate, and while you donate, to let us know if we're wrong, which I often are. Well, I often are. Yep. Yeah. I'm wrong about my choice of grammar as well. You can also donate to and put it towards our veteran difficulty incentive.
True, and we are actually just a bit over a quarter of the way there. I have a math degree and I don't want to figure out that fraction, but chat, we're doing so good there.
It's 29%.
And I want more runs. And I think if we make things more difficult, we get a little more time with the lovely Fatales. So let's keep getting donations in there.
Yeah.
That's true. That's like the secret about incentives. The open secret is that the more incentives you meet, the more marathon you get, and the later it is till I get to go to bed.
Speaking of secrets, there's a potion on this nut tree.
This is secretly all hidden potions %. All right, so far, this does feel pretty much what I remember doing in Red and Blue.
Yeah, so I bought some things, including some Pokeballs. I'm gonna save here because we don't want to waste them. But we are looking for a very special Pidgey.
A very special Pidgey.
Uh-huh.
This is not manipped in any way.
No. I would never.
I respect that. As somebody who pretty much just does Manipless Pokemon, I'm a Manipless enjoyer.
Okay, we caught this Pidgey. Is it the correct Pidgey, though? Let's...
Moment of silence as we determine.
Oh, no.
Wrong
That's-
Pidgey.
That is unfortunate. We're going to have to soft reset.
Well, I guess that gives it some time for donations at least, so it's not
Yeah.
all lost.
Yeah, let's...
Oh, lovely, because there are so many Pokemon, and we are having so many donations rolling in because there's just so many. We have $25 from Lakey Starscream. It says, "Hey Dijon, hope you're having fun there in the studio. You're wonderful, and I'm so impressed and amazed by everything you do. Donating to make up for my misses during SLA, RPG, and a little bit more for the best Let's Go starter. Let's get back to doing diploma runs soon, less than 3.
I know her.
Is it time for my diploma moment? If you and or a loved one is interested in co-op speedrunning, you might be entitled to diploma, the best category in Pokemon Let's Go. I'm legally obligated to mention the fact that you can play Let's Go on your Switch. Play it with people. You catch all of them. It's not even that. It's like a long run, but it's not like as long as you would think for being a catch 'em all run. It's the best Pokemon speedrunning category. You should check it out. It's really cool.
All right.
Games Committee, let it accept it for FF. Thank you.
We have a Pidgey.
All right. So what do we need? What's special about this Pidgey?
What's special is that it has 15 HP.
What's special about 15 HP?
That's just what the route notes say.
I see.
Just gonna kind of carefully navigate through the forest. We want this antidote. And then we're gonna... So, a fun fact about some of these grass tiles is not all of them are actually active. Some of them are just decorative. So we're kind of taking a path through that hits a higher percentage of those wands to avoid encounters. Oop.
Oh.
I pressed the wrong button. And we're gonna safety save in front of this guy. Because marathon, you know how it is.
All right. The infamous bug catcher. Anybody who's watched Fire Red Leaf Green runs knows that this fight, you can lose in this fight. You want to get in those games, like you want to get poisoned, but only sometimes. A lot of calculations you got to make when you're doing Pokemon. I gotta say.
Yeah.
Some might say I'm somewhat known for the calculations that you have to make when you make Pokemon. Now that I think about it. While we slowly tackle a bug, do we have any more donations?
We do. We actually have a follow-up from the lovely Onyx Mouse. I'll start with apologizing. They did have a very lovely poem in that first one, but we were so excited about guessing that Pokemon. So I'm going to read their response poem now. There once was a super cool bird whose place wasn't second or third. I will always attest, Articuno's the best. My opinion cannot be deterred.
So
Hey.
it was Articuno.
I win.
There we go. And you know who also wins is Malala Fund. Thank you so much for that
True.
$25 for that follow-up for us. We super appreciate you and everyone in chat, even if you're just watching. You are doing so much to help us raise money for this charity.
And I'm kind of curious, how close are we on that upgrade to veteran difficulty?
We are currently 53.95% of the way
Okay, we're getting there.
to
Nice. We're over
that
halfway,
veteran.
chat.
We are. We broke halfway. You know, I looked away for half a second and we just jumped, skyrocketed up there. You know, luckily people have a lot of favorite Pokemons that are, you know, pretty far down the line.
Between Jess's math degree and my immense knowledge of Pokemon math, we can confirm that 53% over halfway.
Okay. So, this guy is going to stop us from leaving unless we fight Brock, but we don't want to do that. We're going in reverse order, and as you can see, if we try to go, it's just going to take us to the gym.
This is probably the most one of the more famous red and blue glitches because it's so silly.
Yeah. And then he just walks away through this fence. You know. But so we want to get past this guy. We're gonna have the controller not take my input, apparently.
We just want to have a nice walk. So give another time to read a donation on the walk
Yeah.
back. Casual stroll through. Peter?
Just a casual walk, and we've got some casual donations. We have $20 from Lady Ariana. They say, "Good times to everyone again. I apologize for being a bit drowsy, but my brain is being a bit of a slowpoke to be able to process more animal facts, and I'm starting to get a little Bulbasaur. Does anybody else feel this way right now? If so, type ditto in the chat. Best of luck on your run, Dijon. You're gonna rock it tonight. Much love, friendo, less than 3.
Thanks. So I buffered a start input there so I could open the menu before we moved. He's
gone.
Yep. He's okay. He's doing something. He's living his best life.
So now what we can do is that we can say we can trigger this exact same thing. So this is called Brock through walls.
I think I made him angry.
Yeah, he just leaves.
Well, no. There he is. He's around. Yeah, no, he's pissed.
Yeah. So you have to move him off the screen. If I remember this correctly, to move him off the screen to make his sprite come back, and then the game doesn't expect that you would be able to talk to him from that side. Correct?
Yeah. It doesn't think. It doesn't think you can talk to him from that side, and so it's not sure what to do. So we can just kind of walk in a very normal manner.
Yeah. Now we can just traverse across the entire game. It does end if you do a room transition, I believe. Is that right?
Yep.
You gotta be a little careful when you do this, but it's a glitch you could just do on your own copy.
Yeah, like you don't want to go in that door because you'll get stuck because that guy is blocking it and you won't be able to get out and you'll be like forever soft locked. But
so now we have the Saffron teleport.
Saffron is where you normally go after Pewter City. So yeah,
as we all do. Because we could go out of the way and we could go get the help the guard, but we could also just walk through the void or just clip through everything and go directly there. We just turned on no clip. That's all we did.
Speaking of the guard, he's thirsty, but we don't care. We're just gonna go.
Yeah, it doesn't actually it doesn't stop you either direction because you shouldn't be able to get there without having talked to the guard or helped the guard.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, we all did that when we were kids, right? But we're in Celadon City, and we need to get this important item. It is the coin case. It's not as broken as it is in Gen 2, let me tell you. But we need it to enable the most heinous of exploitation, child gambling. We need some coins. We're gonna gamble here. And okay. We won the floor, so
all right, good work.
We're done gambling now.
It's easy. It's so much easier to not have to rely on RNG. You love to see manipulations like this.
Yeah. And we're gonna use our coins to buy an Abra, because Psychic is very broken in this generation. Its only weaknesses were Bug, which there were like no good Bug moves in Gen 1, and Ghost, which one didn't have any good Bug moves, but also they kind of messed it up, and instead of making it weak to ghost, they made it immune to ghost.
Oops.
Yeah. But anyway, Bulbasaur and Pidgey served us well.
Goodbye, friends.
We've got Abra. That's all we need. That's, you know. I think I'm gonna go this way now for a little while.
Okay.
Yeah. This guy's also thirsty. That's.
Yeah, every time you go past them, they will, because we have not actually finished that, the trigger for that cutscene is still there because we never actually completed it, but it's fine because we can still move out
Hang
of
on.
the...
I forgot something. We gotta teleport back.
Oh.
That doesn't matter. It's fine. Nothing's gonna
Yeah, I'm sure
happen.
nothing will be weird about the fact that... So here's what I'm confused about, right?
Uh-huh.
Is it did seem like you made eye contact with the trainer, and thus you should be in a trainer battle.
Right.
But you also left.
I left. Yeah.
But I've always been told
if
no.
it sucks, hit the bricks.
I do agree with that. But I've always been told no, there's no running from a trainer battle.
Yeah. Okay, I was going to try to pull a heist here to steal one of these Pokemon back there, but this guy saw it through
Darn.
my clever routing around him, but it's okay. This is the fighting dojo. We've got a Psychic Pokemon.
Yeah,
We're
it'll
good.
be fine. It'll be fine.
A little bit of a disadvantage of levels, but
Oh,
we've got a
wait.
Psychic move.
That's true.
Um,
Oh, no.
okay. You know what?
Well, you were saving, so it was fine.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, we fainted, went back to the Pokemon Center, and helped somebody get this menu out of my way.
Oh.
Hey, we.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Oh, this guy. Oh,
yeah.
this
know.
fella.
yeah. We know this. We
You
know
know this guy. We
Yeah.
haven't seen you in a long time.
Yeah,
I think they should bring him back.
I'm gonna run, but this is the second game I've been on this week with Missing No.
Yeah, that's true. Would it be a good time to do some donations?
Yeah.
Lovely. I do have some, and you've been doing some really cool tricks lately, and I have $129.90 donation, and they say that we have that Super Metroid Veteran Run upgrade that we're trying to get. We are getting so close, chat. This donation says that Super Metroid is such a GDQ staple that the marathon can only improve by making it even more challenging and give us even more time for donations. Go for veteran mode. And I agree. And also, we do have a bid war active as well, so if you want to distribute some of your donations, let's get that upgrade, and then maybe also choose our sprite colors for the game. I think that would be super neat of you, chat. We can make sure that our sprite looks super duper cute, just like you, chat.
Yeah, so
Machop is such a silly guy.
we're gonna try this again because I think last time I was
Yeah, I
wrong.
thought you had gotten crit, but it might have just been a maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe that's just you just can't survive that one.
Weird.
Oh well.
we
Next
can-
time you'll get him. I think
It's the menu again.
it just keeps popping up.
Oh, yeah. The Missing No still
All right,
here. Yeah.
It's the jump scare doesn't work the second time. Get out of here! Get out of here, man!
yeah, it's just-
Missing no.
look,
Go
Let's-
away. That's not where we're going.
you know what? Let's. We haven't saved in a while. Let's save.
Okay. So if I remember anything about Missing No, it's that when you encounter Missing No, then your bag gets very normal, right?
Yeah. In fact, it's so normal. We're gonna get rid of a bunch of stuff.
I don't remember exactly how this works, but I do know that essentially the bag in red and blue, like the exit bag is essentially like an end of list. Oh no, something's messed up here. What could have happened?
We've got a lot of escape ropes. We should get rid of some of them.
Yeah, you do. I don't think you need. I don't think you
think-
need Sprite 2.
Yeah, well, okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna
Okay,
toss
3.
those. And we're just gonna
Oh,
Just kind of hide these ones.
yeah. Well, you don't want too many.
That's. You know what? Let's just go hide this down here.
So yeah, so that cancel is actually essentially the end of the list. It's like technically an item in your bag in a way, but hey, we're past it now.
Yeah.
Oh no. I don't think it's supposed to do that. But they haven't
think
gone to
you're
technical
right.
difficulties, so I guess it's fine.
We can fix this.
Okay.
We're gonna get some master
I
balls.
think reality is tearing itself asunder, so I am a little concerned. Is it okay to toss question mark J? That's a very good question.
Look, like, it gets rid of all the space that it takes to type, so now all the text is going to be instant.
Oh, okay. That seems good.
And
Well, while you're just going through your bag,
yeah, we're gonna.
maybe we could get a donation.
Yeah,
Yeah, while you sort out that inventory problems, maybe May, since I've got your attention here,
Okay.
we've got another question for if you can identify that Pokemon number.
Oh boy.
We have $137 from Saint for
37.
137 for my favorite Gen 1 Mon. If you can guess, I'll donate the dex number of my second favorite Gen 1 Mon.
137. I'm like, every time I do this for Gen 1, I picture the tracker we use for Diploma in Let's Go. Second obligatory Let's Go Diploma reference. And I can visualize it, but it's not quite there. So it's like Porygon and Lapras are after, or would be later than, well, no, they'd be later than 137. I think.
Oh, I know 134 is Vaporeon.
134 is Vaporeon. Is Vaporeon the first of three? The three? Or does it matter?
Yeah, it's the first of the
So then
three.
150. So then it's right after Eevees. Then
Yeah. It might be Snorlax.
it might be Snorlax.
I'll tell you.
It could
what
also be
it's-
Magikarp.
I'll tell you what it's not, though. It is not this Pokemon.
Oh yeah. Oh hey, Mewtwo's here. It's not
Yeah.
Mewtwo. That's 150. I know that one. Let's go with Snorlax.
All right, Saint, if it's Snorlax, let us know. We'll love to hear back from you, and thank you so much for that donation to Malala Fund.
It's a good thing we had all those Master Balls.
Yeah, that could have been dicey otherwise, because
Yeah.
I don't know if Abra. I mean, Abra is also a psychic type, which is very strong. Also, I did look at the beautiful Cerulean Cave photo or painting that we got sent in as a prize earlier, and I don't think it looked like this. So I'm a little confused, but I'm sure it's fine. I'm always hanging out in 99F9, 99H''S, my favorite place to be. You got any more donations while we throw away more of these escape ropes?
Oh, yes, I do. We have $26 from Gary Apologist, who says, donating $26 for my favorite Pokemon, Raichu. I always cheered for Lieutenant Sarge whenever I watched the anime. Good luck on the run, Dijon. And chat, remember that we have, $25 will get you into all of the prizes happening today. And all those are going to go towards supporting Malala Fund, which is just absolutely lovely. And also, we get all those prizes, we support Malala Fund, and you can put it towards the bid war or the challenge to upgrade to that veteran difficulty. It'll be fantastic. Trust me.
I feel like we're making really good progress on it, chat. We really want to make the runners' lives harder. I'm always saying this. Make the runner's life harder. Unless it's my run, then don't do that.
We have the third floor in here 64 times. That's too many times.
I don't have a difficulty incentive this time. It's fine. But
That's a better number.
Goo does. And you should put your money towards it.
You know, May, you said just there that we like to make some runners' lives more difficult by
Yeah.
going towards incentives. We have $25 from Sheer Cold, who says,
Oh,
you
my-
can run from me, May, but I'll always find you. It's a one-hit KO. Donation goes to veteran mode.
Come on. I'm not even running right now when I'm getting taunted by the games I run. What the heck?
Good thing that move doesn't exist yet in this
Good.
generation.
It should have never existed. I mean, one-hit KO moves are infinitely worse in this game, but that's not to deal with in this game because they're completely broken. But
Well, we had a bunch of TN37, and that was one too many, so we needed it to be 36, so we did that. We're going to teach Mewtwo to self-destruct. Because reasons.
he's so smart that he gives himself a horrible migraine and self-destructs.
Yeah,
He's just like me for real.
respect.
So what are we accomplishing here? That's my question. 'Cause it's very hard for me to understand what's going on.
As you can tell from the music, we entered a gym.
Looks just
totally
like
normal way. Yeah, there we go. There's
Oh.
Giovanni.
He's just here.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
how did we get here?
Well, first we caught Mewtwo, and then we just kind of moved a bit, and then we were in the gym. That's how it normally goes, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's convenient because he's the first gym leader we need to fight because he's the last gym leader. So I'm just gonna take him out real quick.
I'm checking, and that does appear to be reversed.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It helps that Mewtwo is absolutely ridiculous in this
Yeah.
game. Unreal good.
Yeah, Mewtwo is broken, and it's psychic, which is broken, so it's broken squared. I believe that's math.
Turns out having the highest special stat before special defense came a stat, and having being the best type in the game, means that you're really good. And then they make an entire tier because of you.
Indeed. So we have defeated Giovanni, which means that we are at one badge.
So I did
out of
notice
8.
in your bag it did say Boulder Badge earlier.
That's a different one.
Oh, okay.
That one's fake.
You got counterfeit badges now?
We're not counting them. It's fine as long as you don't count them. You just have to delete it after 24 hours.
Is that how it works?
I'm pretty sure.
All right. Well,
I read that on a website in 1999.
okay. That makes sense. Actually, everything that I learned about Pokemon in the late 90s did turn out to be true, which is why I did get that Mew under that truck. So no, this tracks. We got any donations?
Yeah, we did donation.
We do. We've got a couple here. We have $10 from Genderflux Capacitor saying, "Hi Dijon, I'm watching from home with our two favorite Pokemon, Luna and Goose. We are all very proud of you, even though none of us are gamers. Love you."
Oh, that was my spouse.
Aw.
Hi, Nick.
We also have a follow-up from Saint with $93. They say, "Hi again, it was Porygon. But since May mentioned it, I'll donate anyways.
Yes.
No guessing on this one, though. It's Haunter."
Haunter's good. I like the Gengar line a lot. Gengar fills an incredibly important role in Gen 1, which is he's just a goofy little guy. Just a goofy guy.
Yeah, he's just a little guy. It's his birthday.
He's like Gengar is like the most ghost Pokemon. You know what I mean? Oh.
Huh.
Okay. Well, I was kind of listening to that, but I mean, I guess it's fine.
This is fine.
Yeah, maybe just reset it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna reset.
Okay.
This is fine. Everything's fine. Nothing is ruined.
Okay. I'm convinced.
Okay. We may have gone back in time just a little bit.
Okay.
Um.
Well, we still got the badge, so
Yeah. Well, we may have to get it again.
Oh, wait, was that not intentional?
No, that was not. That was not an intentional
I
crash.
see.
Yeah.
Well,
Ah.
maybe we got a lot of time for donations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta do an extra 10 minutes of doing that all again.
That is quite all right. That's an extra 10 minutes, chat, to start donating even more to that veteran difficulty upgrade. I did the math. We are about we're just over 70% of the way there, and we're just over 50% of the time for this run. So maybe, if we do the math there, ideally we can finish this incentive before this run is over.
Come on, chat. We're getting so close.
We're so
we
close.
want to see that. We want to make the runners' lives harder. That's what we're here to do.
That's what I did to myself, so we had more time to read donations, obviously.
Yeah, of course. We've got a couple here too. Chat, we've got a lot of Pokemon donations, but reminder, you don't have to leave a comment. You can even donate anonymously if you would like. We have a whole bunch of recent ones, a bunch of those $25 from Anonymous, for the best Pokemon Pikachu. But we also have $12 from Anonymous saying here's a donation in the name of free butter. I mean, Butterfree. Loving the run so far.
I will say, I remember when, if you never saw, I believe it was Etiquette's run of 151, which is the catch 'em all glitched category. I remember when he was practicing it, he was talking about just being terrified of doing the run live, because when you're glitching red and blue, it is extremely easy to make one false move and soft lock it.
Which is kind of what happened there. So
That's fine. Everything, you know what? It was so good, we want to watch it again.
yeah.
Doop-a-doop. Got any more donations for us?
I do. We have $58 from the Knight Who Goes Knee, saying $58 for the best doggo Pokemon. And I believe a little bit ago as well, we had a $59 donation that says, all right, let's look at the checklist. Pokemon, check. Lots of heckin' cuties in chat. Check. Awesome people making events like this possible. Check. GDQ raising money for fantastic causes. Check. Let's get a Pokemon hype train going. And here is $59 for the fluffiest boy in all of Kanto, Arcanine. Good luck, have fun to the runner, and let's make that 30,000 into 40,000.
It all checks out.
I did the math, it does check.
We're having to do a lot of math today, huh? I should
part
know
of
what
the
I'm getting
gig.
into.
Yeah.
Whenever people bring me on to do math for other series now.
Yeah, why didn't you? You should have brought a chart. You didn't bring a chart.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Give me a second.
All right. Can't get rid of these escape ropes. So
I'll try to really
canceling.
get the math of what's going on in this the best I can.
All right.
You can read some more.
Cool.
Yeah.
I was going to say, while you get all set up,
Yeah.
we have a $5 donation from Marschetti And they say, there was a lesbian donation train, right? Donating for my girlfriend Roslyn. And remind me, which Pokedex number is Metroid? Well, chat, the good news is, no matter what Pokedex number Metroid is, if you make sure that when you scroll down after that number, you click that add incentive and put it towards that veteran difficulty, any number can be the Metroid Pokedex number, and we can upgrade that and make Grey Ghoul Girls run just a little more difficult, a little more fun.
All right, I'm almost done getting you all the math that you need. It's a complicated formula, so I gotta make sure that I get it right. Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
What'd I do that time?
I don't know. Well, keep them coming.
There we go. All right. We'll just, we're going to read more about people's favorite Pokemons right now.
Yeah.
We have $135 from Pet Rock Steve saying time to donate for my favorite Pokemon, Jolteon. We had a $125 donation from Red Draconi saying, I love all the Pokemon runs. The only thing that can make it better is a Jinx cry.
No, I can't. Who do you think I am? Keyzeron?
He's not here. I can try.
That was beautiful. Thank you.
That sounds about like him,
All right.
right?
So, full explanation, everything you need to know that's going on right here. I've written it down so that all of you can see it.
Yeah.
Wait.
That seems about right.
Well,
I think.
I had written it down, but
I think you might have corrupted it.
Oh, man. I spent so much time.
That's unfortunate. I cannot escape these escape ropes.
There is no escape from the escape rope. You got any more donations?
We do. Let's see. We have, let's call out the date today. Maybe happy time zone, it's not quite, but we have $8.15 from Laura D. Bunnykins saying we're talking about our favorite Pokemon. Today is Cinderace Day. 815 for number 815. I like bunnies.
I gathered. Thanks, Laurie. Okay. I'm being very careful looking at my notes, because I don't want to crash it again.
Third time's the charm. All right.
Okay.
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 While we get back to Mewtwo, you got a couple more.
Here we go. We have $25 from Jimny Ant saying, how do you cap off a day full of games about animals? With Vet, Urin difficulty run of Super Metroid, obviously. Less than 3. And yeah, chat, we are doing so good. The last time we checked in, I said we were just above 70%. We're now just over 75% there for that run. I really want to see it. I want more Metroid time. And so, let's make it happen. We're getting a lot of these Pokemon entries. Just make sure that you're flagging them so that it goes towards the incentive. And then remember that all this money is going to Malala Fund, and it's helping, support a bunch of girls, make sure that they're getting the education that they deserve. So let's keep it going, and let's get more lovely ladies doing speed runs tonight.
It's not like I get back to Giovanni. Honestly, while we're making our way back, if you want us to guess more Pokemon, if you want us to name more cries, or do more, name more cries, yep. If you want us to do more cries, if you want to just give us your Pokemon trivia questions, I've asked a lot of Pokemon trivia, so it's possible I know the answers. Make sure to donate. Goes to a great cause. We are so close to the veteran difficulty. incentive. Let's make it happen.
And you know what? Like, if maybe, you're like, I don't really have a favorite Pokemon or things, you should check out the prize list that you can get by donating. We have a lot of amigurumis that are, of course, Pokemon themed for our lovely game, and these all close at the end of the night. So the good news is we have a very long sleep run at the end of the night, and so you have that time, but if you can get that in now, we can work towards that Super Metroid upgrade, and it'll be just so awesome. But there are so many cool Pokemon things open right now. There's a Deltarune prize, and there's also still that Vocaloid prize that we made that encore happen, then the second encore, then the third encore. Get those sprites, Perlers in, and also, let's get rolling on that incentive.
And, every donation that you make throughout the week gets totaled up for yourself. And if you donate over $125 or more, you get entered into our grand prize. That is a Nintendo Switch system that I have right here. I'm holding it the right way, unlike Court when we were in the prize cave. You also get this extremely heavy PS5 that I keep lifting up to show off on camera. And as you can see, my wrist is injured, but I am hurting it more to show you this extremely heavy PlayStation 5.
That's
new in box.
Dedication to our craft.
Thank you. It comes with a whole bunch of games. You can play Final Fantasy 16. You can play Pokemon Scarlet. You can find the whole list by checking out this and all of the other prizes at gamesdonequick.com. All right.
Being very careful.
Yeah. I think it's important to mention, too, that you cannot just make safety saves in this category, yes?
You can, but not where we are.
Yeah.
And
because this is a lot of memory manipulation stuff.
Because if I save it and reload it, that save is going to put me in the actual gym.
Yes.
We don't want to be there.
Let me just...
Okay. Giovanni's here again.
All right. Second try for Giovanni. I think we'll get him. We got Mewtwo again.
Yeah, he said once more you will face him, and I think he's...
I hope this Mewtwo has better...
kind of taunting us.
I hope this Mewtwo has better IVs.
Well, no, IVs didn't exist yet.
DVs.
These are DVs.
My bad.
IVs came around in Gen 3.
Yes. Do you have any more donations?
So many donations all the time. We have $25 from Asuka424 and says, love to Dijon for being so heckin' cool, and bonus love to everyone's favorite Pokemon, Escape Rope.
Bro.
Thank you, Asuka.
Keep them coming.
We have $125 from the Unremarkable Turtle that says, this donation is for my favorite Pokemon, Math.
Yeah.
And you know what? With that donation there, we actually just unlocked that veteran difficulty run.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
more fatales.
Clearly stalled for time appropriately.
Yeah.
You did. Thank
Good
you
call,
so
good
much
call,
for
good
doing
call.
that.
Are there any other incentives that maybe people can go for right now? Like some sort of thing that might affect the game in other ways?
Maybe. This is a sprite game coming up, right? I mean, this one's a sprite game, and sometimes you can change the colors of the sprites, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
If we're still hype about Metroid right now, which we definitely should be,
I am.
we can put your donations towards changing the colors of the sprite for that game. There are so many options. And, right now, we've got a clear winner with trans rights. But
Press the timer
anyone
button.
can kind of take that over. We have an NB Pride skin. We have Buff Kirby. We have Fusion, Grayscale, Zero Mission. And you know, if you want to go for a classic, you could vote for the default as well. So let's see what colors we can make that sprite for this now much more difficult run.
All right, so we finally made it out of the Giovanni mines. And we exited his gym into Cinnabar Island, which is how you normally navigate. You know, I like. We're gonna get.
Oh, well, at least you made a
We're
friend.
gonna get canceled here and go into the gym around this person. It's fine. So, okay.
So we are now on the way to get our 7th badge, which
Oh, actually, you know what?
normally is you're like, oh, we're reaching the end game, but
I missed something on my notes, and I'm getting a soft reset where I was. Do it this time. Because we don't want to crash again.
yeah, that would be bad.
I'm being responsible. All right, so I gotta face that way. I'm looking for an item.
I love the notes because they just say things like scroll down item list and you'll see 4 box YPC. Yep, I'm always saying this.
I mean,
Yep.
how else would you write this?
I don't know how you would. Like, it's correct. That is what it says. But
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
you gotta do what you gotta do. That is true. Just like how we gotta listen to some donations. That was nothing.
That was
I
beautiful.
mean-
Thank you.
Yeah, we've got actually another donation from an Onyx Mouse for $14.40. They say, since we have more time, I'll donate again for another chance to read their original poem. In middle school, I got a brand new game. Professor Oak had quite the bold request. To catch 'em all is quite the daunting aim, but I resolved to be the very best. With Squirtle's help, my quest would now begin. Then Pikachu and Caterpie soon caught. I thought of all the badges I would win, and all the crazy battles to be fought. First Brock, then Misty and Lieutenant Surge. Next Erica and Koga, cloaked in mist. Sabrina, Blaine, and then who would emerge? It's Giovanni. What a wild twist. Jump forward to today, and who'd have thought in backwards order badges could be got.
Nice.
I like the ABAB there. It kept me on my toes.
I was a very beautiful sonnet. Thank you so much for that donation. And real quick, y'all, as soon as we brought up that player sprite thing, we have a massive jump. Buff Kirby is making a comeback right now for the player sprites. It is so close now to see, like, we could probably tie that up. We can make this a true bid war, chat. Make
so
sure...
anyway, oh, sorry.
Nope.
I was gonna say, so anyway, we pooped a Blaine,
Oh,
and now we're gonna fight him. Because
You could have phrased that any other way.
I could have, but I
Oh.
didn't.
I don't like that.
I know what I'm about.
So what makes Buff Kirby? What is it?
Oh.
Just a buff? What is? Is it just a? Is it just a Kirby that's totally built? Like what?
you know,
Guess we
if
have to
chat
donate and find
donates
out.
towards Buff Kirby, we can find out.
Yeah, I am
So
extremely curious.
Yeah. So, chat, if you want to know what exactly a Buff Kirby is, please, let's tie up that donation and let's see what is happening there, because I'm definitely interested.
I like that you self-destruct on Arcanine.
As one does.
So now we have our 7th badge, which means We have 6 more to go. That's how numbers work.
Indeed.
Fortunately, we are done with a lot of the setup, so
Yeah.
that helps a lot.
It should be a bit easier now. But still got to be like right on. Anyway, we are going to move some stuff around. We want. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? We want the mystery box.
Ooh.
Up in our inventory.
I mean, isn't this technically still inventory? It's just that
I mean,
you're
it's
accessing
inventory, but it's also the game's code itself.
Yeah.
Because we underflowed it,
Yep.
you know.
Well, I am like vaguely remembering my knowledge of how red and blue works, but isn't it because the pointer for your inventory can go up to 255, but the inventory's bag space is much less. So there's a lot of memory beyond it that can be accessed because that pointer
Yeah,
can keep going
so-
up. But if you get rid of cancel, is how it knows where the end of the bag
Yeah.
is.
Yeah,
so
if you're...
so
go
If
ahead.
you get rid of cancel, then you can keep going, and then you can start accessing memory.
Yeah, we're basically underflow. Hang on, let me do this before I...
Yeah, I'll let you focus on the menu, and maybe we can get a donation in.
Yeah, we have a $24.91 donation from Katara, saying, "Here's a donation in the amount of my favorite Pokemon squared, divided by Pumpkaboo."
Wait,
This is...
what? I'm not doing that one.
You know,
Guess this one's all you.
oh no. Quick, what's the
You're
dex
the math
number
major,
for
not me.
Pumpkaboo?
6 something, 681. There's no way that's right.
Quick, chat. Send money to the player sprite
Oh, I know what I meant.
bid war in the amount of probably, a decimal amount of the Pumpkaboo number so that we can do this math that was lovely
We all of a sudden-
provided to us.
We all of a sudden just get a bunch of weirdly specific donations, and we're like, so that's what it was. Okay. Give us another one.
Yeah, we have $133 from Dark Ain. Says 133 because you're full of possibilities. You can be anything you want to be when you grow up big and strong, less than 3.
One more.
We have $5 from K Duffels that says, "I want to know what Buff Kirby is."
I really do want to know what Buff Kirby is. I don't know if I feel like this is gonna be another sort of, oh no, my actions have consequences moment. But I am curious.
Okay. This is Sabrina's gym. We could do this puzzle with all the warp tiles.
There we go.
But it's a lot easier to just do this.
I do agree. That was a lot easier. So, do you know what is in memory after the item? Where we are flowing into when we're editing memory like this?
Basically, you just... When you get below where you're supposed to in the inventory, it basically just doesn't know what to give you, so it gives you a visual representation of the game's code. And we're moving stuff around to manipulate that.
Yeah, but do you know what that code originally does? Like what the original code there is?
Nope.
We may never know. Coco or Sabrina was pretty easy. That's our 6th badge. Woo!
Let's go.
Yay.
The interesting thing about reverse badge order in this game is that there are multiple badge orders normally. You can do Lieutenant Surge late. You can do Blaine or can you? I'm like my brain is like so let's go minded right now.
Yeah, it's
You can do
it's
Blaine.
weird because there are different ways to like manipulate it. And I did not do the calculations of how to go anywhere with the code like this. This is all like stuff that other people did the hard work of figuring out in the community.
So essentially, what we're trying to do here is by gaining access to that, we can make modifications that let us execute pretty much whatever we want, because all the code on the ROM is just hex. And so essentially what the inventory is a hex editor, but just for certain values, just the inventory values. And so when we do that, we can make it do not whatever we want necessarily, because there's only certain operations that we have access to. But we could certainly do a lot.
So the cancel item that is in there basically puts you in this like state where you can kind of walk through some walls depending on where you're standing and how you're facing. It's weird, but you can use it to get through some walls. Like we skipped that whole maze just by going through a wall. But like you have to be facing the right direction for it to work. Otherwise, it won't let you move. And then you cancel out of it by going into your Pokemon menu. It's just... Gen 1's code is held together with rubber bands, glue, and popsicle sticks.
Well, I mean, it's like people like make fun of the glitches in Gen 1 and stuff like that. But like, you gotta remember that the amount of stuff they crammed in that cartridge is like unreal.
Yeah.
It's very impressive, some of the things they did for this game.
Like this game is like a marvel of coding for the Game Boy.
Like a lot of the reasons why these things work, it's because they had to reuse the same memory addresses for different stuff because you didn't have a lot to work with.
Yep. In fact, that's how the missing no glitch comes about. Because, I gotta do a thing real quick. If you know how to... The explanation.
I'm not an expert on Reddit Blue. I've watched a good number of YouTube videos, but most of them were about Pokemon cries. So,
okay, let me do this real quick, and then I will. Because if I try to talk and do this at the same time, I might miss something.
I'm here to be the audience surrogate, confused.
While y'all are being confused, may I slide in?
Of course.
Yep.
Lovely, because we had a $100 donation from Anonymous, and Buff Kirby is now in the lead for that Super Metroid run. So thank you so much, Anonymous, for that donation. And we also had a $5 donation from Buff Kirby himself, saying, "Poyo."
Poyo.
And thank you, Buff Kirby. And chat, if you're excited about Buff Kirby, make sure you're still putting your money towards that in that bid war, because at any point in time, one of the other sprites could take over. And chat, if you're not happy with seeing Buff Kirby, start putting your money towards some of those other player sprite options, and let's see how we get to see this veteran difficulty run coming up next.
Okay, so I'm gonna fight Erica. So basically, what I was saying before is the glitch where you talk to the old man and watch him catch the Weedle, and you can surf along Cinnabar. Well, for one, the right side tiles are not defined properly, so they can give you encounters of whatever's in the encounter table. Celadon, or not Celadon, Cinnabar doesn't have an encounter table. So it goes with whatever data is in there. That's an easy way you can catch the Safari Zone Pokemon is you go to Safari Zone and from the segment you're in, fly directly to Cinnabar without touching any other place, and that encounter table will still be in memory.
I lost track, but I think that was our 5th badge.
With the old man, it needs to put old man in the namespace while also like saving your name. So in Viridian City, there is no encounters. By the way, the mystery box is a boat.
Oh.
But there are no encounters, so it just stores your name there to put back. But when it puts it back, it does not actually
I hope you get good cans
clear
RNG, by
the
the way.
encounter table. So the encounter table is basically the same as your... Give me just a second. But the encounter table is basically the same data as the letters for your name. And so that will basically give you some of those like over level 100 encounters that you can find there. But also summons missing no because it's summoning a Pokemon number that doesn't exist.
Hence, missing no.
Yep.
Boom, boom, boom.
That didn't want to work correctly.
Do you have anything to tell us, Jess, while we wait?
Yeah.
Get through the gym?
Yeah, we've got a $20 donation from Doodlebee. They say, my nieces and nephews have gotten really into Pokemon and recently stumped me with a question I had never thought of. What was the very first Pokemon designed out of the original 151? I'll donate again if May or Dijon can get it right.
It's Rhyhorn.
Yep. Well, it's Rhydon.
Rhydon. It's Rhydon, yes.
All
which
right.
is index number 1 in this game, and shares the same cry as Charizard.
Well, there's only 12 different... Oh, is it the exact same cry?
The exact same cry. So
yeah.
all the cries are like...
I think it's 12. It might be 7.
Yeah, they're all variations of pitch and stuff, which is what makes them different.
Retro Game Mechanics Explained has a really, really good video on all of the different, like how the cries work in this game. I would recommend checking it out. It's really cool.
But
all right, we're just going to take down Surge here.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, God, I love Gen 1 and Gen 2 Raichu. He's just so happy to be. He's so excited. He's got places to go.
Mm-hmm. Also, fun fact about the puzzle in here. It's broken. So after you find the first switch, the second switch is supposed to be next to it, but sometimes it's just not. It's just in the corner.
Yep. Which they unfortunately fixed, I believe, in the remix.
Yeah.
Cans are bad. We're not Cans fans here. All right, so we now have... Is that our 4th badge? Yes.
No, that's...
Wait.
No,
it's 5th.
Yeah, we've got two badges left.
Oh, wait.
And conveniently, here's the next one.
That's the Pokemon Speedrunner guarantee is not being able to count.
Mm-hmm.
We've all lost runs for being like, wait, did I use 3 or 4? Oh, no.
This is why May made a program to count for us.
It's true. You gotta... You got to reduce your cognitive load by externalizing your ability to count. Because you can't. Here's the problem, right? Is that when you're playing a game and you're mashing, you can't count on your fingers. And then how are you supposed to do it? I don't know.
Man. It is impossible to tell.
This can't be done. All right. Well, we've accidentally unmiked the Nintendo Switch, but I think that's okay. They weren't really saying a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
Please stay.
Misty's done.
Please stay.
We got one badge left.
Well, if we've got one badge left, then chat, you are running out of time. If you want to sway what player sprite we're getting in that Super Metroid run, time is ticking. So get in your last minute donations. If you want to see Buff Kirby, let's see it get a couple more donations. If you want trans rights skin, then donate there. If you want to see any of the other lovely options, throw a donation that way. You know, we're running out of time, and we gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast.
Oh, hey, our friend's back. He was waiting for us.
Oh. I'm sure it's fine. They've been having a rough one. They just keep vanishing in and out of existence.
You know what? Mood.
All right, our final badge here. We're going to do a classic swap the J with 3X attacks, as you do.
As one does.
As you do.
All right.
Yep. As you do. And now, Brock. So, Brock might be a little underleveled for us, I gotta say. I don't think... I don't think you were intended to fight him with a level 71 Mewtwo.
I mean, they didn't intend a lot of things.
That's fair.
But...
Yeah. It is very
right.
cool that you can do a run like this in this game.
Yeah,
there are only, I think... I want to say... are there only two... Is it just this and BDSP that you can do RBO?
I'm
trying to think. I don't remember if you can do it in Gen 2.
sure. Because I honestly... Gens 3 through 5 are kind of a blank spot.
Yeah, I'm very much a 3DS and Switch Pokemon speedrunner. And in those games, for the most part, not as much you could do in terms of ridiculousness. Anyways, so we got to make our way through all of Victory Road here.
Yeah, we gotta finish our run off, obviously by fighting the Elite Four and becoming the champion. All right, we fought the Elite Four. We're the champion.
You know, I think sometimes it just you blink and you miss it.
Just the help of a lot of nines. But time's coming up. Basically, we enter the Hall of Fame, and when it fades and then cuts into the credits, that's going to be time. So I'll be calling it in a moment.
Everett, really did a good job getting just beat up by Machop a bunch.
Yeah, our little buddy right there.
All right. Pokedex rating. You still lots to do.
Yeah.
Who asked, game?
Time.
All right.
Awesome. Well, a little bit of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, it
happens.
I'll make my thanks and stuff quick since I kind of took up a lot of extra time. So thanks for May.
Thanks for having here.
Continuing to get dragged into my Pokemon runs that she knows almost nothing about. Thanks to Brain Fatales in general. Every time one of these marathons comes up, it always inspires me to do stuff and create stuff. Anything you have?
I think all I got is I'll be doing a similar to Pokemon game in a couple days. I'll be running Cassette Beasts, which is a Pokemon like that came out earlier this year, so check that out. It will not be the sprites will look more normal.
Yeah. And I guess shout outs to all the people in the Pokemon community who mapped out how to do all of this with the code in the underflowing. But yeah.
Awesome. Thank you both so much for that amazing run and chat. Let's get some good claps in for Dijon Ketchup. We're very excited to see that run go. And you know what? It gave us that little bit of extra time to make sure that we're seeing this next run in veteran mode. It is going to be absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for all your donations. We could not have done that without you. Let's see. We had a $20 donation from Steven with no comment, but thank you very much, Steven, for that donation. Everyone, you know what we're doing here, but in case you don't, we're here to support Malala Fund, which is an absolutely amazing charity that is supporting education for women. And every bit that you donate for them and for this event are going to help us and help them do what they can to encourage more education for women around the world. We also have a $25 donation from 8-Bit Spider Bite. And chat, reminder, we have a bunch of very, very cool prizes that you can win if you are donating. If you donate $25 today, you're entered into the big one, which is an absolutely amazing prize, hand-painted, hand-primed, a Ditto standing up to Mewtwo. It is absolutely lovely. And so if you can get that $25 in today, that will put you in to the running for that one. And if you're feeling maybe you want to send some money in another location, the good news is that the Yeti creates some amazing merch, apparel, vinyl for video games, and pop culture. They are our official merch supporter of Games Done Quick since 2011, and they have over $2.5 million donated to GDQ charities, and a portion of all those things purchased will be going to Malala Fund. Definitely give them a look at theyeti.com/flamefatales. I bought one of the shirts last year, and I can guarantee you it is comfy, it is cozy, and it is cute, just like you, chat. Cool. Chat, we're going to take a very quick break, but don't you worry, we'll be back very soon with more speedrun content. Chat, welcome back from that break. Thank you so much. I hope you got some water and had a good little rest because we get to speedrun again very, very soon. And by very soon, I mean right now. So let's go ahead and we're going to turn our screens over to Grey Goo Girl with Super Metroid Veteran Any % Full Area Varia Randomizer.